right, fellas. I was promised when I agreed to go to Europa and make the pumpkin pie that there'd be an automation for this machine. Right now, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, you can put one in and process it. Why are you buzzing? Because you need more than one. Oh, because the door's open. And out comes the all-important soybean oil required to make all kinds of stuff, especially pumpkin pies. So that's all nice, but there's just no way that I could figure out to get that done. So instead, I have imported technology which will let me out the door, really? Which will allow that process to be automated. Oops, and here it is. The automated processor. You throw a soybean in. Man, you throw a soybean in and you get a soy oil out every time. You throw 5 beans in, and how many do you get? 5 out. Works perfectly. You throw a IC chip in, and you get an IC chip out, because that's not a bean. So, I got it. Black box. Somewhere in there is an automated processor. Let's give her a look, shall we? What exactly is going on? Crowbar. What exactly is going on here is there's a silo. Loaded up with oil. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Such that, I'll leave that closed since there's soybeans in there, such that you put a soybean in and the sorter says, is it a soybean or not? And it throws it out if it isn't. Otherwise it counts how many soybeans just came in. And then it shoots its output to the holding area forever and simply causes a soybean, the number of soybeans that you put in generates the number of soybean oils that come out. I forget why we need that stacker, but we do. Oh, to stack. Yeah, to stack. Oh, that's where the control is, because this is full of full stacks, right? So this is full of 100 oils times however many I could stand to put in it. And this controls how many are going to shoot out based on how many came in. And that's it. That's it. So I had to reveal this because I need to make sure I build it exactly the same way on Europa. Get out of here. I said get out of here. Exactly the same way on Europa. So the input, the left side goes to the junk pile and the right side goes back to the output. And there's just enough room. Why is that a overflow? A junction. Oh yeah. There's a junction between the sorter says no on the right side and the stacker says yes. Right. The stacker says yes into a junction, connecting the rejects, and otherwise spitting it out the outlet. Silo full of oil with the hatch always, I think, no, the chip says turn it on and open the output. Yeah, let's just look at the program real quick. It's simple. Turned out to be simple. It took a little bit to put it together. So what do we got? The different devices. I think we skipped counting anything. Turn the sorter so that it holds it so that we have a chance to detect the input and count it, is what mode 2 does, I believe. The stacker certainly controlled by logic mode, ready to go at even 100. Turn it off because we don't need it. Silo, open it, and oh right, I was going to turn it off, but it takes 1 watt only and makes the code harder. So just make sure it's always on. Then, if the sorter takes something in, then if it doesn't, then keep looping till it does. Then make sure these devices are on. Process the good input, the soybean. Load to R0. Occupant. Oh, what occupies the sorter? And if it's a soybean, well, then it's good. Otherwise, kick it out the rejects side and keep trying again until we get some soybeans. Then find out how many soybeans we took in and kick it to the junk pile. Set the stacker to the number that we got and kick out that much oil. Yield, because that's always nice. Turn off the stacker because we're done with it for now. It's 50 watts burn for no good reason, and do it all again. And that's it. That's it to get an automated reagent processor like thing. And yeah, I worked on this a little bit. I can't make it any smaller than 2. Silo takes up a whole 1, so I got everything I needed to get into 1. And yeah, that's it, baby. Maybe I will publish this on the workshop, and if not, you can ask me and I'll share it with you. And the next time you see this, it's going to be on Europa actually doing what I must have it doing, providing the oil, and throw in a flour or throw in a wheat and get back a flour, right? And then I can make the pies. The pies. It's going to happen.